Alicia, the girl, she gave an interview with police right when she got picked up. She's already spoke to them and confirmed, oh yeah, we were here.
Alicia ain't just talked to the cops. Shorty did way more than that. She threw everyone under the bus.
Alicia Andrews did not know any of those men in that group, and none of those men in that group knew Alicia Andrews. As a matter of fact, if there was some conspiracy, Alicia Andrews was not in the loop because she was not in...
Alicia didn't just talk to the cops. She went further than that. She ended up throwing everyone else under the bus.
His birthday, that he was being watched, that he was being followed, he was being stalked. Stalked and observed while he was celebrating. Stalked and observed by a group of killers.
And word is Alicia might have dragged young Ace into all this mess too. Here's the deal. In a tense, packed courtroom in Tampa, Florida, Assistant State Attorney Scott Harmon laid out what prosecutors are calling a mountain of evidence against 22-year-old Alicia Andrews. They are not portraying her as some innocent bystander caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Instead, they say she was a key, active, and essential player in the brutal murder of Jacksonville rapper Foolio.
Hey, could I book a B&B in Tampa? This is 2 days before the murder. She's trying to find lodging for this operation.
The prosecution's case against Alicia Andrews is stacked with layer upon layer of damning evidence. They've compiled a massive, overwhelming collection of digital breadcrumbs, video surveillance, cell tower data, license plate reader hits, social media posts, witness statements, and even Andrews' own admissions. Altogether, it portrays her as not just present, but actively involved in stalking, tracking, and helping carry out the murder of Foolio on what should have been one of the happiest days of his life, his 26th birthday. The evidence shows she was involved from the very start. On June 21, 2024, Andrews sent Instagram messages asking about booking an Airbnb in Tampa for the next day.
Observations were made, uniforms, disguises obtained, and selected. Gear was obtained, weapons selected, weapons loaded, and weapons modified.
This wasn't just casual vacation planning. Prosecutors say it was the first step in setting up a base of operations for a carefully planned hit. But it went far beyond just finding a place to stay. Evidence shows that the entire crew, Andrews, her partner Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathite, and Rashad and Davian Murphy, were preparing for the operation with a level of detail that's genuinely chilling when you think about it.
This is Saturday, earlier in the day, before Foolio is going to start appearing at clubs in Tampa. This is the residence of Sean Gathright, one of the conspirators. That is Mr. Gathright walking out with a large duffel bag, and Isaiah Chance walking out with bag.
They got disguises, with all 5 defendants grabbing all-black clothing, balaclavas, ski masks, and COVID masks. Andrews was even caught on surveillance wearing a black COVID mask, while Chance had a blue one.
Her in the passenger seat. There's not going to be any doubt about that in this case, because when she's later interviewed by police, she identifies herself. Because you're not really going to be able to see her face, but she says, yeah, I'm in that car.
Video from the morning of June 22nd shows Gathite and Chance loading duffel bags full of weapons and gear at Gathite's Jacksonville home. The planning goes even deeper with vehicle coordination that proves they weren't just innocent bystanders. The crew used 2 separate cars, a black Chevy Impala, registered to Gathite's mom, as the assault vehicle carrying the shooters, and a rented silver Chevy Cruze, obtained by Rashad Murphy to avoid recognition, serving as the surveillance car. This 2-vehicle strategy looks like something out of an organized criminal operation, not a random group in the area. The prosecution's case gains serious momentum during the surveillance and stalking phase, where Andrews' active involvement becomes clear. Foolio had publicly advertised his birthday events, a pool party, club appearances on North Nebraska Avenue, and an after-party at Truth 18 on East Bush Boulevard. Around 1:40 a.m. on June 23rd, surveillance footage shows Andrews, Chance, and Davian Murphy leaving the Airbnb in the Cruze, stopping at a McDonald's at 2205 East Fletcher Avenue to grab food for the crew.
What happens at 247? This car up here in the upper right, that's on that road, which is Nebraska, is pulling in to the north end of the parking lot of Teaser.
Video from the drive-thru clearly shows Andrews, Chance, and Davian Murphy all in the vehicle, with Andrews identifying herself, directly contradicting her later claim to police that she went alone because she was hungry, a lie the evidence exposes unmistakably. Both Andrews and Chance, disguised in COVID masks and hoodies, conducted foot surveillance at Teasers around 2:21 a.m., parking at the north end of the lot, and at Truth 18 around 3:01 a.m., with prosecutors arguing they deliberately posed as a couple for camouflage, providing an extra set of eyes for the operation. The coordination and timing were striking. The Impala carrying the shooters arrived at Teasers exactly as Jones left the venue at 2:47 a.m., entering from the north to avoid detection.
Now they're unloading, bringing out all of their kit and their gear, their weapons. There's Mr. Davion Murphy. Now they're getting sloppy because it's the next day, and all of the conspirators are visible. There's Mr. Murphy trying to go back in. Mr. Gathright walking out with gear.
This was not luck or a coincidence. It happened because real-time information was being shared by lookouts who tracked every move of the targets. Security cameras in club parking lots showed the defendants following their targets across 3 locations, creating a clear timeline of stalking. Cell phone data shows Andrews' phone near the clubs, a McDonald's, and most importantly, at the murder scene. At 4:40 a.m., her phone was at the home on Kinley Drive, right where, minutes later, Theo would be ambushed and killed. The attack was recorded on multiple cameras, including hotel security and a nearby Tesla, giving prosecutors a video of the murder as it happened. Around 4:30 a.m., Theo and his group arrived in 3 cars after failing to check in elsewhere. Theo sat relaxed in the front seat of a Dodge Charger, unaware of the danger nearby. Andrews' group entered the parking lot first, doing a U-turn for scouting and passing right by where the attackers were hiding. 3 shooters, dressed all in black, left their hiding car and moved to their planned positions. They fired over 50 bullets in a coordinated attack. Theo tried to escape but was shot 3 times and died instantly. 3 others were injured: the driver Edwards, Gino Norris in the back seat, and Kamiah Bentley in a nearby car. Hotel windows were shattered, putting innocent people at risk. No rifle casings were left thanks to special brass catches, but Glock casings were found. Photos of the Dodge Charger later showed dozens of bullet marks. Andrews' involvement was further confirmed after the shooting when she and her group returned to the Airbnb, captured on camera unloading equipment, and by her own statements during police questioning.
Alicia Andrews did not know any of those men in that group, and none of those men in that group knew Alicia Andrews. As a matter of fact, if there was some conspiracy, Alicia Andrews was not in the loop because she was not in.
After the shooting, Andrews, Chance, and Rashad Murphy took an Uber back to Jacksonville and were caught on video arriving at Gathwright's house. When police finally interviewed Andrews, she repeatedly lied, denying any involvement. But she later made a major mistake, identifying herself in key footage that showed her at Teasers, Truth 18, and the Home 2 Suites parking lot. She admitted Chance was driving the silver Chevy Cruze while tracking Theo and that she let Chance use her phone to communicate with Sean Gathright during the tracking. Andrews claimed they were only at the locations to ask about party fees and that they were lost at the hotel parking lot. Authorities, however, caught her in multiple lies, as surveillance videos clearly contradicted her story about why she was at the nightclubs.